Tonight, an armed robbery on campus.
And false attendance records in the UNF Senate. That's all tonight right here on Spinnaker News.
Good evening, Ospreys. I'm Patrick Lloyd.
And I'm Cassandra Ortiz. You're watching Spinnaker News on Spinnaker Television.
Two students who were running for Senate recently submitted false attendance records for a budget and allocations meeting they were required to attend. Francois Estrada, who at the time was the Budget and Allocations Chairman, signed Aaron Anderson and Justin Turner's attendance records for the October 4th meeting, despite the fact that neither of them were actually at the meeting. Estrada said he signed the records because he knew the senators understood what was happening at the meeting. He also said that he knew that what he did was legally wrong. Due to this offense, Estrada is no longer the Budget and Allocations Chairman. Senate President Christopher Brady will temporarily take his place for the next 2 weeks.
And you may have noticed signs around campus discussing the CLARI Act. That act requires colleges and universities that use federal financial aid programs to share news about crime right here on campus. Those signs were prompted by an on-campus robbery. 3 students reported being robbed the morning of October 20th. Those students were making their way to the Osprey Fountain dorms when the suspect, who demanded their money, approached them. The suspect is described as a 5'3" Caucasian, blonde-haired female. That suspect then fled on foot after that robbery. If you have any information on this case or have seen that suspect, you are asked to call UPD at 904-2800.
A poll that was conducted on campus between September 30th and October 8th revealed that Charlie Crist is leading Governor Rick Scott by 5%. The principal investigator of the poll was Assistant Professor of Political Science Michael Binder, who talked to us about his students' political views.
There's all sorts of political views in my classes, and I think that's good for the university, and I think that's good for the students that are exposed to these different viewpoints.
The poll shows 49% approving of the way Scott is currently handling his job as Florida's governor. Students voted 44% in favor of Crist and 40% in favor of Scott. When the Spinnaker asked for a comment from Scott in regards to the poll outcome, his press secretary Jackie Schutz responded, quote, "Governor Scott is focused on creating jobs and opportunities for Florida families," end quote.
Well, that's exactly what we need here on the First Coast, so I'm pro anybody bringing jobs to the First Coast.
Absolutely.
All right, guys, Osprey, stay with us. We'll be right back after this short message.
Since I got adopted, I've learned a lot about these humans.
I know. I mean, check out these two. It's Flirt City over here. I think she's getting his number.
Nice.
Your human's got some sweet moves.
Takes after his dog.
So, I got this new family. And I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy. Oh, and she even talks to it. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
Well, welcome back to Spinnaker News, Ospreys. I'm Cassandra Ortiz.
And I'm Patrick Lloyd. Now it's time to get you caught up with weather. Let's toss it over to Josh Sanchez.
What's going on, Ospreys? My name is Josh Sanchez, and I'm here with your weather update. I hope you guys are doing your best to keep dry today because we're going to be seeing some more rain for the remainder of the evening. A cold front is moving over Jacksonville right now, bringing showers until early Wednesday morning, but we should see the front quickly passing over the state. Wednesday afternoon will be mostly cloudy skies with a few strands of sunlight peeking through. The most important thing to remember, though, is that with this cold front passing through, it is going to get a lot colder for the rest of the week. Temperatures will be dropping down to the low 70s during the day, in the low 50s at night, so remember to bundle up and keep yourselves warm. We don't want you guys catching a cold while you're writing your term papers. With that in mind, let's take a look at your 5-day forecast. On Wednesday, we're going to be seeing a high of 77 with a low of 53. Thursday is going to be a high of 72 with a low of 52. Friday is a high of 73 with a low of 52. With a low of 52, Saturday is going to be a high of 73 with a low of 55, and Sunday will be a high of 77 with a low of 55. Well, with all this beautiful weather this weekend, why not take a drive over to Ballas Park and attend their block party? The park has undergone renovation by the San Marco Preservation Society, but will now be open for business this Saturday. The event starts at 10 a.m. and will last until 2 p.m. and will feature a live performance from the Sugar Bear Band, as well as discounts for all the local stores. So take advantage of this opportunity, Ospreys. We don't know when it will come again. That's all the time I have right now, so let's toss it back over to Patrick and Cassandra over at the desk.
Well, I don't know about you, Cassandra, but I am definitely not liking all this rain. It was pouring on my way to class this morning.
I mean, there is one good thing about the rain. I now don't have to take my car to get cleaned. Does that make me lazy?
Natural car wash? I like that idea.
Natural car wash. I'm all about it. Well, in other news, UNF student Jared Snow is now behind bars for his involvement in a Clay County child sex sting. Snow was a criminal justice senior here at UNF. He was arrested on October 3rd. According to Clay County's report, Snow is being charged with traveling to meet a minor, using a cell phone to communicate and find a minor, and then engaging in an unlawful sex act. In an online investigation earlier in the month, the Clay County Sheriff's Office, charged 17 males with traveling to meet a minor for sex and using a cell phone to communicate with them. Snow was registered for classes this fall here at UNF, but withdrew from all of them.
UNF is going green. Yesterday was the start of what on campus is being called Sustainability Week. It's a week-long event put on by the Environmental Center, holding events that show students just how easy going green can be, meaning it's not going to be renewable and involve methods that don't destroy natural resources.
That's right, and yesterday was a documentary on the relationship between humans and nature, and today was a forum on our campus's carbon footprint. But here's how you can get involved throughout the rest of the week. Get in touch with nature. I don't know, Patrick, if you like nature.
Oh yeah.
Nature, all right. So this 1 mile night hike through the Sawmill Slope Preserves tonight at 7 may be for you.
Yeah, and lined up for tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. is the annual Garbage on the Green seminar, teaching students and staff how to keep our campus beautiful. That will be followed by the screening of a documentary about organic products at 7 tomorrow night. Plus, ringing in National Food Day and rounding out the week on Thursday the 24th will be the Natural High Fair from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
And there you'll be able to learn about eating healthy on a college student's budget. Now, if you're interested, you can find out more at unf.edu/eCenter.
All right, Ospreys, now it's time to get you caught up with sports. We'll toss it over to Brittany.
Like an earthquake.
UNF men's soccer team played their first home conference game away from UNF. Not far, but almost 6 miles away. The game was played at Patton Park. Last year, the turnout by UNF students trumped this year by a long shot. Only a few people attended the game against East Tennessee State October 4th. Last year, the average attendance for the men's soccer game was 539. This year, only 238 in the stands. UNF lost to ETSU 1-0. The boys will play Mercer on Saturday at 7 p.m. Girls volleyball lost against East Tennessee State Saturday 3-2. The girls played hard, trailing by 2 late in the first set. Budenska powered a critical 4-point run and gave the girls a 20-18 lead. UNF outscored the Bucks 5-1 to finish out that set and take 1-0 lead for the match. Next set, McGuire got the set-winning kill, and UNF was up 2-0. The rest of the game in back and forth, and ETSU stepped their game up and beat UNF 3-2. Jaguars, Jaguars, Jaguars. The San Diego Chargers beat winless Jacksonville Jaguars once again. Jacksonville has lost every game this season by double digits, becoming the first team since the 1984 Houston Oilers. The Oilers lost their first 10 games by 10 points each. Gus Bradley took the blame for not having the team prepared. With overcoming the 27-point spread last week and preparing for London all week, the Jaguars were just not focused. End quote. Nobody's going to feel sorry for us, Jaguars receiver Cecil Short said. We can't feel sorry for us, end quote. The Jaguars will be playing the 49ers Sunday in London.
Well, you know, the Jags aren't doing too well, but it's pretty cool that they get to go overseas for a game.
Yeah, and some people are even saying that maybe Shad Khan is using this as an opportunity to kind of test the market and test the waters. What do you think?
I mean, they keep saying that, and it's a possibility. He's bought a soccer team. He has a lot of things going on. You know, at the end of the day, I think he's fine with whatever happens. He's fine.
Yeah, I think he's fine with all that money. If you can buy a soccer team and a football team, he's probably not complaining right now. All right, UNF, that's all we have for you tonight.
And remember to keep yourself informed with UNFSpinnaker.com.
See you Thursday, Ospreys. Have a great night.
Good night.